that have had to raise their rates. And according to one study by financial services company Fidelity, 39% of working women are considering changing their work life or leaving their jobs altogether so they can care for their children. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Hannah Buehler is going in depth with several working women to better understand their struggle.
How hard of a decision was that for you to have to leave the workforce?
Oh my gosh, it's absolutely heartbreaking for me. I was a pre-K or a preschool teacher, at a private daycare.
A woman who once helped other parents with their childcare needs, now trying to help her own family. This Kenmore mother of 2 says she made the hardest decision of her life to leave her job to take care of her children.
It would have been silly for me to put them in the program, because I would have been basically working just to pay for that program.
With kids primarily learning from home, coupled with a lack of childcare options and expense, experts say we will likely see more and more women making these difficult decisions.
In September alone, the data shows that 856,000 women left the workforce.
According to the Western New York Women's Foundation, 24,000 women are single-parent caretakers in Erie County.
And it's not all about money here. It's about a quality of life, and it's knowing that you're being confident in making the right decisions for your family and for your children.
ANDREA Augustyn just learned of a 30% childcare increase at her child's daycare.
She's supposed to be in preschool 5 days a week, and that's what we planned on.
They're all falling behind. We get emails from teachers that this one's not in their class today.
For single parents like Rhiannon Park, even when she was paying for daycare at the costly price of $1,600 a month for her 4 kids, her kids aren't getting the schooling they needed. She says daycares aren't set up for the needs of online learning. Her children now go to one of Erie County's virtual learning centers, but that grant money runs out at the end of this month.
Whether you have one child or whether you have 5 children, trying to keep up on everything between work, childcare, and schoolwork is extremely challenging.
That women are losing a generation of progress in the workforce.
Sherry Scavone is the executive director of the Western New York Women's Foundation.
Look at a majority of our frontline personnel, our nurses, our grocery store clerks, they are women. And if we are taking them out of the workforce, where does that leave us as a society?
We have been hearing these issues all year long. Hannah joins me now. Hannah, these tough decisions will have a real impact on numerous industries.
Impact on industries, impact on families. Ashley, at this point, we know that 55% of the job loss in April went to women. Women accounted for almost half of that. That number, of course, is only expected to go higher as we enter and see the effects of this next phase of the COVID-19 pandemic. So at this point, the Western New York Women's Foundation says those conversations that you're having at home with your family about what to do next really need to go to your boss, to your HR representative. Let them know the difficulties that you're having with childcare and see if your company can't possibly work with you. The Women's Foundation also tells me tonight that many of these companies have gone the extra mile, have set up daycare centers even in the building to account for this childcare issue.
Well, let's hope that there is some good news on the way. Thank you, Hannah.